about that class in my inbox. What I talked about a few months ago. I sent it to you.
It's
what's
private
going on
lessons at this point. Hey, we ain't gonna call it the class, right? We'll call it the private lessons. It's one-on-one.
No, it's a class. It's a class. It's gonna be. I need more people to register. I'm trying to get as many people as possible before I decide to make some changes on how I'm gonna move this thing around. But yeah, man, Kendrick, I need my application out there with Redcat, bro. What we doing? What we doing? Sheriff Speed talking to Cuda. All right, good job, moderators. We appreciate that. Cuda Love asking anybody got the 8S ace yet?
Teddy got the ace.
Yeah, I got a couple of them myself. They still in the
yeah,
box.
Okay.
I might sell one if anybody looking for them, because they've been in the box. I just haven't had no time to run them. So let me know if you're looking for one or two.
Plug
so you still trying to let them go? Like what? $29.99 plus shipping?
Add a 3 in the front. I want my money for them, man. They brand new in the box. What you talking about?
Jay Mitch said add a 3, so that's $59.99. Okay, y'all hit up Jay Mitch when y'all ready.
Yeah, somebody try to send me $29.99. They might
donation.
Be friends.
Hey, donation.
I might get reported. I might get reported for the words I'm gonna use.
Hey man, just say for a podcast shout out, because it was too low to be getting electronics.
Yeah. Hey, Santa Stain said, Reg, you right. Off the shelf parts are not custom parts. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, he did off the shelf.
Fact. Okay. No, Sherbet's talking about the Radio Master. All right, gotcha. Darren Simmons asks, do you guys know why Spectrum discontinued the flagship radio IXSR? Yeah,
I think they discontinued it, man, because it was hard to make and people weren't buying it, bro. It was expensive as hell, man.
Garbage.
And then people, you know what I'm saying? I think that's just what it was, man. And that just made people, because they're gonna come back with a new one. They're gonna take all that software off of it. They're gonna take all that software off of it. And that's what I think. When they come out with a new one and take the software off, I think I'm gonna get that one and just put my one I got, and it's gonna be just like a collection piece.
I wonder if you could take the file from the one you got and put it in the new one, as far as like all the cars. I said.
Yep. You just download everything to your memory card. You take your memory card out, stick it in the other one. All of them gonna come right up. You can do the same thing with the DX5s and DXCs and DX 39s and all that stuff they got.
The ones that ain't basic. Man, Kenny's talking to you, champ. He says, "Hey, I want that brisket Whopper."
Nah, he ain't no Waffle House Burger King tonight, bro. He back regular. He back regular champ tonight.
Brooklyn 718 says, "Can you have multiple pinions for variable speed?" Yeah. Oh yeah, because the pinions give you the speed for the most part. Like you can go up some teeth, go down some teeth, go from there. Just check your temps. Deion Freeman in the building. He said the G11P and the Radio Master.
What radio is that? G11P.
G11P is that Fly Sky. It's a beast, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the new one. Yeah.
The cheap John. It's 5.2. I like it, bro. It's worth every penny to me. Every penny of them little 200.
Call him the Radio Master Killer. I mean the radio. No. What they call?
IXSR.
Radio Link Killer.
Oh, Radio Link. Oh yeah.
Another cheap. Same price range.
Yeah.
Brooklyn asking, can you have a transmission like a car?
Yes, I seen it on electric. It was finicky to get working, but yeah, they definitely like they did it.
Yeah. Kilowatt talking to you, Reg. You say you'll like the Mad Max 8 V2 High Amp 8S ESC.
About to check it out.
There it is.
That thing came out. What's the name? Hit me up, was trying to get me to buy something. He was like, "Yo, you should get one." Telling me there's some crazy power on it. I'm like, dog, I can't use it. I would buy it, but I can't use it right now.
What, the 8?
Yeah, the new Mad Max 8.
Hey, if you put down a good number, it might be something to try to do a speed run or two. But I know you ain't been running lately, huh?
I haven't been running.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Nice.
Original saying he want the XSR. Sheriff saying that on his Sky RC GPS he tried the telemetry with the spectrums. It was crap. That's it. Sheriff is saying the Noble. Oh no, he asking the question. Oh, Brooklyn said no. I mean multiple pings at the same time.
No.
I feel like I seen somebody do something weird like that, but I couldn't understand it, so I kind of turned away.
I think it'd be like he think it may be like a multi-speed type thing.
Yeah, that would be like the 2-speed transmission, like where
transmission.
I don't know if you can do that though. I don't know.
They got something called compound gearing or something like that, where the pinions are different sizes.
So repeat the question, Rattle. I'm sorry.
Brooklyn's asking, can you put multiple pinions on a car at the same time?
Yes, you can.
I've only seen that on the FGs.
The FGs have it. They do 2 gears, and do a nitro, they do up to 3 gears.
There it is then.
But I think he was asking for as far as electric, having 2 speeds on the electric. We know the nitros and the gas got 2 speeds.
Yes, electric you can do, as far as I've seen, you do 2. Like the FGs have that. They got a little clutch bell type of system.
Yeah, you got to modify. You got to make the transmission and the motor talk. You can figure that out. You definitely do it.
But you really don't need a transmission on a brushless car.
No, you don't. That's overkill.
Yeah.
Just the transmission right here.
Hey, you know what the transmission is? It's called pick the right KV and gearing. And it would do everything you want it to do. You want it to speed.
And make sure that motherfucker can go straight, right? Make sure it's going straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't rely on the gyro. Gyro is nice to have, man, but if your car is pointing straight, you really only need like 5-10%, maybe 30 at the most, to keep going straight.
Kilowatt dropping that fever on your boy, man. Appreciate you, Kilowatt. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Good stuff. Yo, thanks for sharing some of the profits.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all go check out Kilowattrc, man. He got the batteries, bro. All the batteries, the big boy batteries. If you want some speed out of your battery, go holler at Kilowattrc. Grab one of them batteries. And he got the Mad Maxes on deck.
And he just dropped the bashing batteries for those of us that don't need,
For me, baby, it's perfect for the capster.
Yeah, he dropped the regular nice bashing battery, so that's something to check out.
For the low. Them batteries.
The price is really good.
Wait, they cheap?
They
Cheaper. Hold on now. They cheaper than like the extreme that he got.
They're less expensive.
Yes.
They cost less.
Can't put the word cheap on there.
Yeah, they're not Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, they definitely been. They ain't Ovionics. I know that.
He got Ovionics.
Ovonics and Z's.
Hey, you better shut your mouth. You better shut your mouth about my damn Z's.
Right, leave my batteries alone.
10-gauge wire on them. Like, what the fuck, man?
You can get 2 6S batteries for $35. That's what we going with Dean's connectors already on them. You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
Anti-spark Dean's? Okay.
If it ain't got Dean's, you better keep it on the shelf.
Hey, he actually gives you the option of having no connector.
Yeah.
So that's for you, Rattle. You can put
I think he soldered the connector on there if you order it that way. He send you a video soldering the connector and testing the internal resistance or something like that. So
we want Dean's
before you
hold on.
We want Dean's.
These are just jokes. I don't never want no Dean's connectors on nothing I got.
Hey, Kilowatt said I can't compete with Benzo with the price or something. I don't know what's that.
Jeff Bezos on Amazon.
Bezos. He got the market kind of cornered on the inexpensive batteries.
Man, he got the market cornered on life, bro. Everything go through Amazon. You can order something from AliExpress. That shit say Amazon. Don't you be like, damn, AliExpress get with Amazon. Hey,
Hey,
man,
man, Kenny say he ready for football season. I pulled out my Bulldogs jersey today. I think the only people who not ready for football season are Cowboys fans. I think they're the only ones who not ready.
Yeah, man, I'm so ready, bro. Well, I watched that game last night, bro. It was trash, but I watched every single bit of it, bro. Every second. I didn't miss. I didn't move. I didn't get up. I didn't use the bathroom. I didn't get in the drink. I sat on my chair and watched the whole game, bro. And I was like, boy, yes, it's almost that time. Oh, we got a couple more weeks when that college get going every Saturday. Man, that first weekend, the first weekend is the 28th, 29th, no, the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st, bro. It's so many good games, bro. I'm gonna be locked in. Man, I can't wait for that.
All right, Matt.
My year. Go ahead.
Matt Man saying, you ever have a day when you run and drop a pack somewhere, go back and it's gone? Yep, just got back. It's gone.
Nah, I ain't never seen that.
I keep track of all my packs, man. I'm sorry.
I didn't left a pack somewhere and it was there the next day.
Oh wow.
People used to want to borrow your pack. I'll be waiting right for my pack. Wait till the end, for my pack. Oh, I was gonna give it. Nah, you don't gotta give it back. I'm gonna take that shit right now with me.
Look, don't bring it back next week. Give it to me now.
Hey, man, I've done that several times, bro. Every time I go out, somebody be like, "Hey man, I ain't got no 6S battery. I ain't got no."
Man,
but I always what I do, I charge up extra from what I need anyway, because I know somebody gonna need a pack.
You know what my cheat code was? Like when QS8s first came out, I changed all my XT90s to QS8s. So when they came and asked me, damn dog, I'm running QS8s, man. This ain't gonna work with your XT90. This ain't working with Traxxas. Nah, it ain't gonna work. All right, bro.
Smart.
Be real out here. QS8.
So y'all got battery thieves up there like that? That's how they doing it?
I don't want to call them battery thieves. I'm gonna call them, they really be needing to borrow them, but they just conveniently sometimes forget to give them back.
They do like a library book.
Bombs. I don't know too many people that want to steal bombs. I'm gonna throw that out there.
You said steal what?
Bombs.
Just steal bombs. Like you don't know what condition somebody's battery is in if you're gonna steal it and put it in your vehicle.
That's real.
Yeah, I'm good on stealing.
Brooklyn asking you who had transmission like a car.
Proof the concept. It wasn't electric, it was gas, but Ross put one in the limitless. I mean the infraction. The 2-speed transmission on the gas motor. Was it gas? I think it was gas, yeah.
Hey, Kilowatt asking what is a super chat when you donate?
Yeah, when you donate. If you, whatever words you type that come up big on the screen, however much money you put in there will determine the duration of how long the chat stay big up like that.
Like that right there.
Yeah.
The comment gonna be different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of we not like this, but there's a lot of channels where you go to. If you ain't put a super chat, they don't even read it. They won't even read your comment unless you put a super chat. And it's some RC channels like that.
And they beg
on their live stream. If you don't put a super chat, they don't read your. They'll just say, if they see you in there, just say how you doing. They won't read your comment unless you attach some show with it like that.
Only thing we require is your like and your participation.
That's it, man. Subscribe to the fellas. Hit the thumbs
up. You gotta choose Hobby Wing or Castle. Don't come in here and talk easy. I'm talking about track. I like Traxxas VXL8S. Fuck out of here.
It's easy to decide between
who like the Traxxas VXL8S ESC. You got to get out.
Don't do them like that. Stall them out. But
hey, man, the V1 was a castle, man. The V1, one of the XL1 was a castle.
Well, you see where that went.
Yeah, the Castle Jones, yeah.
We see where that went. But it's easy to pick.
Do you want
to have to carry a fire extinguisher with you, or do you want to just be able to go out and have fun?
You fuck with Traxxas, you're gonna have to pull your own RC. You're gonna have to drag it.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you though, that VLX 8S is fire in the small car. In the small car, it's dope, but in the big cars, it ain't hitting.
But you put it in like 3S and the 4S ESCs, both of them is good.
Yeah, especially the new Forest. The new Forest one is really good. It's small as hell, but it's
one of the Trado.
I don't know why they don't put a fan on it, bro. It's like, what are you doing? Like, okay, I understand. Yeah, but that doesn't make a fan cost. It ain't like they're using damn Game Changer fans or something. They just using, you know, that little $3 fan. It's like put the $3 fan on there, bro. Like,
because you don't need a fan with traxxas, man.
It.
They just as bad as Hobby Wing. It just
Hey,
off.
They only require 30C batteries for X-Max. That should tell you something right there.
So they system's so efficient.
It's $300 30C batteries. Like, them damn batteries expensive as hell.
They the opposite of Castle. They say they'll never catch on fire.
Yeah, they ain't okay. You know what? I don't want to get kidnapped. They be sending, be like taking over here because Traxxas came at me. Like, I'm cool.
Look. And then I'll make a phone call. I'm like, hey, I got a crew of guys that have the ability they got some special talents. We coming to get J Mitch.
Yeah.
But you gotta say first that Hobby Wing is king. You gotta say that first.
Oh man, he gonna be there a while. Then he said he gonna be there.
I might as well just go ahead and make out a wheel now. Like,
all right.
Oh man, Hobby Wing ain't bad, man. It's just slow. That's all.
And y'all, just the FYI too, all these just jokes. Like we respect all the brands that's out there. Don't take none of that serious. But yeah, it's just all in fun.
Yeah, you real though. Somebody come on here talking about they like Google RC ESCs though. You really you banned for life, though.
No, we just no, Jay Mitch, we just know what level they are. We know what level they talking about. They starting out.
Hey, bro.
You know it's nice.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna cap, bro. When I first started modding cars, bro, I was trying to get the cheapest thing I could get. I never did get one. But boy, it was so many times, but I was dead close to get the Google RC. There's another one. It's another company like that.
ZTW?
Damn. Nah, not ZTW.
Ready?
Not ready.
Let me say this right here, right? But let me say this right here. Out of every company, they got one hitter that works.
I can agree. Yeah.
If you find out what it is, you might got to go through the waters to find what everything is. But every company got one thing that's great.
Mm-hmm.
The Google RC motors was dope. I'll fuck with them.
I like Dynamite motors.
Hey, J Mitch, who make them Juice RC ESCs?
RC Juice?
Mm-hmm. RC Juice, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they rebranded Hobby Wings.
Man, them little things be running, man.
Yeah.
Little man,
I got a couple of them.
He be tearing it down on 3S with that little ESC, man.
And they got some nice motors. The what are they called? What's their brand?
Hobby Star.
Yeah, you got the Hobby Star motor in there with the little temperature sensor. That thing run. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't find myself playing with his car every now and then.
They got a that Basher motor. It's like a 1780 kV motor. You put that thing in a crate into something, that thing will take off. Like, that is a beast motor. Shout out to RC Juice. I like them.
Yeah, I got a small block 1100 kV 8S can from Juice, and it's in my typing. And buddy, you put it on 3S, and you running with 6S cars on 3S. You put 8S in there. You put 8S in there, bro. That thing, man, you blowing off any tires. I don't give a damn what kind of tires you put on there. It's gonna blow them off. It's a small can, 1100. I can't even find it no more.
With that amount of torque, I'm pretty sure it make that car do standing backflips in place.
Man, bro, that car, I'm telling you, bro, we be on the track. I be on 4S. They can't keep up with me, bro. Oh, 4S, bro. They can't keep up. My car be gone.
Only Hobby Star dud I had bought the 980 kV, and that it didn't last long. It did not last long at all. In fact, like, I sold the car to somebody, and he was like, "Yo, this motor done." I said, "What?" I had to take it back off his hands and give him something else. That motor was a rat. So I wouldn't buy it.
Champ backstage got. Excuse me.
Okay, let me catch up on these comments. All right, Hank is saying I have a Mad Max 8 V2 on the way. Should be shipping tomorrow. That'll be dope.
Nice.
Sheriff Speed saying some of the crawlers probably also. And he said that's all I use on my gyro. Okay, I'm too far behind to know what you're talking about on that one. Kuda said that's real now, 100%. All right. Since we're on the Ovonics, he laughing. I say you can't. Oh yeah, you can't compete with Bezos with the price. Sheriff was asking, do they suck? He just ordered some. No, if you talking about the Z batteries, no, we like the Z batteries. Me and Gap.
Hold on. We as in Rattle and Gap.
I don't identify as the we crowd.
That's why I said me and Gap like the Z batteries.
Nah, you said we, man. I want to make sure I clarify. I want to make sure I clarify. I wasn't part of the we crowd.
And so that's when I said we like the Z batteries, and I said me and Gap like the Z batteries.
So it still would be we, me and you. It'd be we.
Yeah,
we friends.
I understand that is you we. I understand this we. I was making sure I wasn't included in the we. That's all.
Yeah,
that's why I said me and Gap.
Definitely, you want to define the lines here. Use guys.
But
I want to make sure we get our pronouns correct. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a we.
Me and Gap are the only ones that want to admit that we like the Z.
Yeah, I like the Z batteries, bro. I ain't gonna count for my back. What I do with my cars, bro, Z batteries work fine. You know what I'm saying? Z batteries work fine, bro. So I can't even count.
The first time I used a Z battery, I think it lasted a week. But you want to know what told me it was cheap right away? The Z battery looked like a chunk of a battery now. If you compare that to a what is that brand? Who makes the yellow and black batteries?
Who?
The batteries.
Yellow and black.
Yeah.
You think about RC battery.
No, Gens X, the big yellow and black square ones, the ones that don't fit in no cars.
Yeah. So when I compare I think my option at first was to go to the hobby store and buy a Gen Z's battery, or go on Amazon and buy the Z battery. Man, I picked up that Z battery compared to the Gen Z's weight wise. I just knew right away that batteries were not created equal. They were the same milliamp, same S, but that Gen Ace was like a lot heavier, a lot heavier. So that was my first giveaway, the weight of the battery.
Look.
But yeah, the battery work. It just some of the cells, don't give you 100% power. But that's you bashing. It don't matter anyway. So
for the cheaper batteries, the tabs are just super small. So when you try to put heavy loads on them, you drop cells very easy because the tabs desolder.
Yeah, and they get hot. They will explode. Them batteries will expand on you. Matter of fact, let me send you a picture where somebody.
But you know what though? They will. It depends on what you're doing with them though, Reg. If you just driving around, bro, you shouldn't have no issue with those batteries, bro. You know what I'm saying?
As a newbie RC person,
if you over gear and you trying to hit 9,000 miles per hour, those ain't the batteries for you.
I was a newbie on the stock sensing. Yeah, I was a newbie. I wasn't doing anything I shouldn't have been doing other than having fun. Yeah, I just noticed later on when I started like digging. I was digging though. I learned you're supposed to check your internal resistance. I checked my internal resistance. I'm like, oh wow, this battery got a low internal resistance. Compared to one cell was really low, like double digits, compared to the other ones in single digits. So that battery was no good to me. It was a bomb.
Here goes some batteries I will never buy again. Like we joke about batteries and whatnot. I mean, but we serious. But some batteries I would never buy. I would never buy. Is it electrons?
Mm-hmm.
I will never buy. I don't care if they free. Don't keep them. You can keep them. I sit on the sidelines. I will never get another set of them.
What happened to you
so quick?
What happened?
They puff too quick.
Yeah, I seen a lot of those batteries.
I put a set. Yeah, I put a set in my I had the Super Baja Ray, the first one, and boy, one good up and down, and I'm not talking about no field run, just maybe a good 100 feet down, 100 feet back. Them suckers was hot and puffy. They turned the Professor Clump on.
Rattle. You left this here. I was wondering why you didn't come back.
Hey, so I do got one of those for my I got one of those for
and look at that shit. He turned it sideways. It's puffy as hell. Look at it. It's puffy. Puffy cones.
Oh, that's good. That's a good battery.
That ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad.
That's
bad.
Good. That's good
right.
I'm gonna mail this to you. Okay. Behind. I knew you
mail it to him and put a stopwatch on it, so when you open it up, you know what he got.
Look, them other folks gonna get it before they let it come to me. They gonna open it and repackage it, and it's gonna be sitting right outside till they come back and pick it up.
Hey, guys, check out what I was trying to present. I think he saved the brand by shaving off that paper. But this was sent in my my little group chat, today, and I don't know what brand of batteries. I think it was ran in the 5th scale, but I'm just looking at them battery wires, and that tell me everything I need to know. And this is like a parallel pack. I mean, a series. What they call a 2P.
That's a China Hobby battery, bro.
No comment. I didn't know China Hobby put this little warning label right here. I've never seen a China Hobby. Unless they do, I don't know.
They do.
But this is definitely was a good pack. You see, I got 2 cells together. So this was a 2P pack. I would imagine.
Man, listen, bro. If you going hard, bro, and you ain't taking care of them packs, you can blow any of them. I don't give a damn how good they are.
Well, one thing you got to do about those hard case packs, they will never give you the true temperature through that thick plastic.
Yeah.
Before you know it, that's what you got right there. Yep.
So champ, this your favorite car? You get one of these right here?
Where is it?
On the screen.
The XRT Ultimate.
2 Gs with the batteries, man.
Ultimate. Shit, I got 6 of them. Hell, I made it myself.
2 Gs with the batteries.
I'm more ultimate than them.
Boy.
Yo, them things gonna be on sale for Christmas. Anybody want one of these? Wait till Christmas and get
They
one.
were just on sale.
Right.
They was just on sale for $8.99.
The ultimate.
But they just made
the other one.
But they just made an update to the ultimate. That's what these is. That's why these cost more. They made some.
What they do? Change the color? What they changed?
I think they did something with the diffs, the internals on the diffs.
And they put new stickers on the wings.
Yeah, they put glow in the dark stickers on them. You know what I mean? So you can find them.
Okay.
Color body.
They come with some Jolly Ranchers in the box. You know what I mean? You know, it's a little thing.
Raspberry flavor, depending on what color you go with.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's torture, man. Like, imagine you a Traxxas guy, you know, about to buy your first 5th. I mean, that's what they call it, X scale size vehicle, and they try to hit you with 2 Gs to get an Armor ESB comparable version. That's crazy.
But they know they're going into it. Like they mentally ready for it.
If I bought a Fortec and I want a big car now, and I don't want the X Max, I'll be sticker shocked. I think.
I think y'all see what's going on. If you think about it, I have never seen Traxxas have so many sales ever, and over the last 2 years, they always have sales. I think it's a part of their marketing now. They have things overpriced, and then wait till around Christmas. It's going to be all of a sudden a $250 off sale or some shit. Like it's going to be something that's going to bring it down. I would say at least $200 around Christmas. You're going to see a coupon on it, and you might see a $50 coupon for Labor Day. You know what I mean? Like it's part of their marketing now, man. If you want it, just wait.
I think that's all RC brands. I think Horizon got the best sale prices, though. I will say that. That's probably why they got more product. Well, I'm assuming they got more product.
And at least with Horizon, you could buy the old version and just put the upgrades on the new shit. You know what I mean? So
true, very true.
Hey, Fly Boys, we're gonna run before the 24th, bro. We're trying to run next week if the rain hold up.
Sherb is asking, do they suck? So when it comes to batteries, somebody said it earlier, I think it was you, Gap, saying that basically if you don't take care of your batteries, you're gonna have a problem with all of them. It don't matter which ones you get, don't get, whatever. But it really depends on what you're doing. So you got some more experts, like Teddy is an expert speed run guy. He gonna dig into it and go from there. Reg, J Mitch, Champion, they like that. And for what they do, they go with more expensive batteries.
Red's gonna put some duct tape on it and call it a day.
Until they get puffy. Then it's like, oh no. This got to go.
Man, I give it a salt bubble bath, man, with extra salt.
Right. Let it sit there.
We got that rock salt left over from the winter all day.
I ain't never tried that one. I don't know. I never tried that.
That's what I use.
Nice.
So yeah, sure, but it just depends on what you're trying to do. Like, if
Yeah,
you're trying
which-
to
if
do
you-
like
if-
some real
yeah.
speed runs, then go ahead and invest in some good batteries. Just make sure you take care of them.
Yeah,
But
it's
if
some
you're trying
good
to bash
cheap
around
brands.
with your folks, you can go with the Amazons. You'll be fine.
It's some
And it's
good
some-
cheap brands. Like I like HRB. I think HRB is a good, solid, basher brand.
I don't think. I think. Hey, James, I don't even think those are like. Aren't those graphene batteries still?
Some of them are graphene, but they all like use part of the HRB family.
Yeah. So I was gonna say the Yowus and the HRBs. I think that's just a China product that's actually good, but they can sell it at a cheap price. Because I had better results with those than some top names. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Even Turnigy though, Turnigy's trying to come back right now. I would mess with
them.
They got
a new battery. Yeah.
I wouldn't get them cheap Turnigy packs that they was pushing like last year. I wouldn't get them, but I think when you got to look at the construction of the battery. If I'm buying an 8S battery and it's 12S, 12 gauge wire coming out of it, that ain't gonna be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
something gonna get hot.
Something gonna melt, and something going short, and then that's when you're gonna need them fireproof blankets and them fire extinguishers.
not because of the battery.
Yeah, because of the battery. Sometimes the batteries melt.
They throwing up them C's. You know what the C stand for?
C rating. C rate. The short rate.
Matter of fact, do y'all start going through Chick-fil-A saying I want a big belay and that kind of stuff?
You horrible, rather.
Hey, Lakiri Muscle says Browns here. Oh, he a Browns fan, and they not ready. Hey,
because they stupid. The quarterback that they need to be starting, they shitting on him. They the idiots. They deserve to lose. The Browns deserve to lose. They deserve to lose.
We gonna see.
They've had horrible quarterback picks the last 10 years, 20 years. They've been fiending for a quarterback. They keep getting the bullshit. Now you got a good one and you sitting him down. You got a good one and you won't give him no reps. Stupid. You deserve to lose. Go ahead, Ryan.
Dean, Simple Dragon said Dean's a horrible but good way to get a cheap battery if it has Dean's connectors on it.
Yeah,
because you can change it to EC5 or XT90.
I learned that right away too. Yeah.
Yeah. Kuda saying SMC V4. Anyone tried them yet? I've heard good things about SMC.
SMC is not an amateur battery though. You buy that, make sure you take care of the battery.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I had some. My only two SMCs I ever bought. They trash. They horrible.
Sheriff asking you, champ, do you ever sit down? He said sometimes when he tired. I see him talking to you going back up there. I think it's Salty Stain. Deion Freeman said he a Broncos fan and they ready. All right. Man, Kim just saying, all y'all in Georgia, let's go to a Bulldogs game or a Falcons game. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'll be there.
Nothing wrong with that. Sherb saying I run EC5 and IC5s. Okay, you're doing good. Now, if you go up to a 12S, you need to go on with the QS8s. Just don't even play with them no more. Just put your QS8s on there and call it a day. Matt says sucks. It was a max amps. 150C pack running speed runs at the lake. Ooh, I know you, man.
Yeah.
Darren is. Oh yeah, the IXR has been discontinued. Yep. Deep Voice is asking if Kilowatt got a website. There you go. Kilowatt, if you still on, put your website address in the chat.
Kilowattrc.com.
Yeah, simple.
The website is his name.
What Sheriff said? Fools robbing churches AC units. Help for copper for dope money. Woo, boy, that's tough. Kilowatt says, Jado, the tracks of Jado got a 2-speed. Timbo says you gotta say vassal, not castle.
Nah, man, that was a typo. The V right next to the C. I ain't
dang. Godly. Okay. He put that on here too. Hey, RC down. Yeah, Gap just showed the new X Max. He just showed it with the Ultimate.
Yeah, we behind, bro. That's all.
Yeah. Man, Kim just saying he would love to run RC cars at a halftime Falcons game. Yeah, that would be dope. We got to have the freedom to do it how we want to do it. And
not on their field.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let us do that.
I will say, if I'm a real football person, you're not finna mess up the ground, and I'm putting money or wagers or you know what I'm saying.
They're not gonna let you run out there, bro. They're not gonna let you.
Unless it's AstroTurf. If they play on AstroTurf, cool. If they not, heck nah.
Man, you got $1 million dudes out there, bro. You be to hit the wrong person. Nah, bro, they ain't gonna let you do that.
Woo. You put a red grass, somebody trip over it. Yeah, no.
Sheriff saying everybody got their own opinion. Kilowatt says, not gonna lie, Hobby Wing changed up the whole game with the Max 4. They did. They did.
The Max 5, they made 12S available and
Max 4 for the win, bro.
They was making more affordable to get it. It was 12S ESCs on for years.
That's a change in the game, though.
Exactly.
Think about it. That's changing the game.
Flyers are cheaper. Nobody's running them. Flyers are just as good.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a lie.
Why isn't it?
Man, the Flyer doesn't even roll out smooth. You can't even get 5 feet of smoothness.
That's because you got to know how to adjust it. If you know how to adjust it, it works just fine.
Feel like this. I hear you. I think you have good luck with them. If you Google that ESC, you're gonna find lots of people on YouTube that have those problems.
Some people not paying attention to how to adjust it. It tells you in the actual program card. It's looking for certain parameters. You have to give it that. If you don't give it that, it's not going to work right. It's not going to know where you're asking it, what you're asking to do when you're asking what you're calling for.
Yeah, but that's the reason why ain't nobody buying it, because you got to do all that. When the Max 4, you just hook it up and drive.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
But it's like with anything that's different. Sometimes you gotta spend some time with it. You can't write it off because you ain't want to try to figure it out. You know what I mean? It just wasn't. You just don't want to figure out stuff.
We're not writing it off. We just saying what he said, and it was a fact. He said with the Hobby Wing was the game changer. It made it easy for everybody. It made it simple for everybody like us to be able to just put it on there and run.
It's just like when Traxxas came out with the Ready to Run. Traxxas changed the game.
They made the game go backwards, but Ready to Run.
Hobby Wing just made the game safer. The Hobby Wing just put a condom on the game. What y'all talking about?
That's a still change in the game. You can run through all of what you want to run through. Man.
It just made the game safe for people who don't want to, you know what I mean?
The people who like to use protection, bro. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You don't want to have no kids.
They make 12 that's obtainable, I think, J. Mitch. None of people is afraid to hook up two 12S batteries in the same car, let alone hooked up to the same ESC. Like they just made it. I think they made it obtainable and simple.
Well, before then you had the ZTW. I would argue ZTW.
That's a fireball. Y'all want to talk about fireball? If you look on YouTube,
that definitely was not a fireball. That definitely was not a fireball.
Did they change the game?
Yeah,
no, they didn't change the game, but they was out. They did. But that's the same thing too. Like if you want to talk about good ESCs, MGM been out for a long time.
Yeah, they was unattainable though. They were
unattainable, but the technology existed for consumers to have a safe ESC.
Yeah,
if you want to argue that.
But now we moving the goalposts. You know what I'm saying? Because now we changing what he said. Because he simply said all he said was right there. Hobby Wing changed the game because they made it so accessible for everybody to run 12S. It's not 1200. You don't have to spend 1200 no more to run 12S. You don't have to go and get all these 500 program cards to make it run smooth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about your parameters and what you're setting up to make it. So with that said, that would be a game changer. Like if Castle would have beat Hobby Wing with this ESC, let's just say we didn't have a Max 5 G2 and we didn't have a Max 4. We had this 12S. We had this brand new copper 5 HV. It was the first one. Castle would be the game changer. Yeah, they would be the game changer for making that ESC because that's simple. It's simple.
But
I got what y'all saying. I got what you're saying.
Did CW come out before the Max 4?
Way before.
Yeah. Didn't they have the program card and all that stuff before Max 4? So wouldn't CTW be the game changer because they were affordable too?
Man, they didn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't widespread. It wasn't
saying
widespread.
That the Max 4 is safe for everybody and it's easy for people to understand and it's accessible
so you can go to any hobby town and buy it. Like you can't go to hobby town and get a ZTW.
No, you can't.
Certain caliber.
No, you absolutely can't.
You can go to Gap and get one though, because I got one, and I sure know Jay Mitch probably got one over there too.
No, I got rid of all my Max 4s, dude. I got a.
Not about the ZTW, bro.
Oh,
I got one too, and I'm finna give it away to somebody.
That's crazy, giving away something that was so game changing. That's crazy.
Well, game changer for me, but I understand it was a game changer.
No, man.
Like
it was my first 12S was a ZTW, bro. So I can't hate on it. That was my first one, bro.
Man, Curry, so Curry had the
you know where I got it from? I got that from Jay Mitch. He was running ZTWs. I went and got me a ZTW.
So Curry had a flyer.
You mean Burry?
Kirby, as Gap would say,
Burry?
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby. Say it right, bro. Kirby. You know his name is Kirby.
So yeah, Curry had a flyer EST. I remember. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, that man got 12, 16S, blah blah blah. He had to figure out the programming, of course. He had to figure out the computer stuff, of course. He did some speed. He had it in the Outcast at first, then he put it in the Limitless. The Limitless kept blowing it up, whatever he was doing with the braking on the speed run. Long story short, when the Max 5 came out, you would have thought he was in RC heaven. Like he found something he never found before. And he was already running 12S. So yeah, I think that Max 4 just like Gap saying and whatever, it just made it simple. Made it foolproof.
That's it.
But that's what I'm saying is like when you get into certain levels of certain things, you have to have a certain understanding. It shouldn't just be here, I'm gonna give you something so you can run it.
Entry level, man.
But Teddy,
I'm just saying
different. You different.
I'm just saying but what I'm saying is I'm only different because I came up in a different era of RC. Before you had to work for everything you got. It wasn't just go to the store and here, give me. No, you had to do everything yourself.
Hey, when
other people's fault? Like it ain't. We didn't know.
I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. What I'm saying is it's breeding the new line of RC people who don't know nothing. They're still taking cars to the hobby shop to get a differential put in.
They taking cars to the hobby shop to get forward and reverse program. Like they don't even want to read the manual. They got Bluetooth on the Jones.
Now we're talking about something different. What we're talking about is whether or not Hobby Wing changed the game with the Max 4. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Hobby Wing created the 12S ESC for dummies. You right.
Dang, that's
crazy. Minimize it.
Well, I'm glad I was a dummy.
I think Ted being nice about it, but
is the Castle ESC not going to be the same thing? Aren't they following suit?
It's still not for dummies.
What's going to be the difference?
No, I'm saying no. It's the same. It is the same.
Exactly.
It's the same. But like you had to know some shit before, and now you don't.
I think I
just don't feel safe going to RC events with people that don't know how to do certain things with this kind of power in their hands. That's my honest opinion about it. That's my thing. I don't want people to just be like, this is my first time out, right? And I can go buy something off the shelf. Like before you had to know something to get something. So like now I wasn't able to sit here now and go to a field with my son or my daughter running around it and clip them because it's my first car I got with 50 volts.
Hey Teddy, I get where you're coming from.
That's like the old people saying, "Oh, I'm not finna help nobody behind me because I had to get it out the mud. You got to get it out the mud too."
But it gives you a certain level. But it gives you a certain level of understanding of what you're using and how to use it. If you don't know yet, but listen, no. How about this? Right in your field of profession where you work at, people right now probably don't come up the same way you do. Do they know as much as you?
Say that one more time now.
In your field of profession and what you do for work. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure what you're doing, people are coming behind you and taking the easier route, and they probably don't know as much as you about the game that you're actually in. Even if they went to school, even still,
it's different. No, it's different. Here's why it's different. Because I can tell you everything that I do to do my job, but it's still about the execution of the information that I'm giving you. It ain't just 1, 2, 3.
Exactly my point. So what I'm saying is the same thing you just said is what I'm saying. I can tell you how to make a car go 150 miles an hour. I can't tell you how to drive it though. I can't tell you how to be safe with it.
All we talking about is whether or
I know.
not
I'm not saying.
Listen, the game.
I'm not negating that fact. What I'm saying is I don't understand how this now is so revolutionary when other manufacturers could have did it. It's just the fact that they took the step to do it. It's been stuff out here already. It's just that people didn't have the understanding of how to use it. So now you had to dumb something down. That doesn't mean it's revolutionary to me. That means it's actually taking something away from everybody because you're giving them something and spoon feed them instead of actually making them do what they have to do to figure it out.
So it's kind of like what Apple did with the iPhone. Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
No, it's kind of like this. You know how we like that radio master.
Hold on. I missed your answer to the question. Are you saying yes, it is like that? Or are you saying no, it's not like that?
Say what now?
It's like what Apple did with the iPhone. They dumbed it down.
If I recall correctly, Apple was out with their smartphone before Android actually had theirs.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
It was.
No, sir.
No, that's not
Google. So Google
let's stick to what we were talking about, bro. Let's stick to what. Let's not go to the Android. Yeah. Let's not go to the Android.
Hobby Wing changed the game. That's all it boils down to.
My thing is, all right, cool.
But is it for better or for worse? Is my question.
It's for better.
So here's the answer to that. Anybody who has only been in the game in this RC space for, let's say, 10 years or less, their better is not going to be the equivalent of your better who's been in it for 20 years.
Damn, Ted, you've been in the game for 20 years? You the OG for real. But well, I think what we're trying to say, I think it's, I don't think y'all want to give Hobby Wing the proper credit. No, it's not that we don't want to give Hobby Wing the props, but we don't want to sensationalize something that's already been done before. So to say it changed the game, it's like I don't know who's the hottest rapper that's out right now. You say they changed the game, but they was doing that back in the day.
The Migos changed the game.
So in you saying that,
it just made the game more accessible.
No, they changed the game because all the rap went south after them.
It was already south.
So back to what I just said again, right? For the better or for the worse.
Yeah, but that depends on who looking at the situation.
It's easier, better.
Just like what they said. All right. Listen. You said the J Mitch. You just said about the dumb thing. Hobby Wing, the people is just for the dumb people or whatever you said it was, right? You said it's for that. Okay, so it's people in the game right now who just getting into the hobby. They haven't been in the hobby as long as Ted, but they try to do as much as Ted do. You know what I'm saying? Just because they haven't been in the game that long, that doesn't mean that they're not trying to do it that way. Then you got people who come in the game who don't want to work hard, who just want to go out and enjoy RCs. So do that mean they dumb because they was able to get a Hobby Wing and go 12S? No, it doesn't. It just means that they did things differently than what you do things. Everybody is looking at this from their own standpoint, their own point of view. You cannot look at life from your own point of view. You have to be able to, you're not going to understand if you don't see everybody else's, where everybody else is coming from with the hobby. Everybody is not builders. Everybody is not builders, bro. It's just what it is. Everybody is not painters. Everybody is not painters. Everybody is not speed run guys. Everybody's not drag racers. Everybody's not triple backflip bashers. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have different realms, different things that different people do. So you can't say that it's bullshit because they didn't learn it, they didn't get it out the mud, they didn't grind the way that you grind.
No, bro. But what I'm saying is that it ain't changed the game because it's already here. Point blank. Period.
Hey, if I could say something real quick, imagine all them ESCs came out at the same time. Flyer, ZTW, Flare, whatever y'all call it, ZTW, the Hobby Wing, Max 5 and 4, any company that's made 12S today, if they all came out at the same time, I feel like the one that was the easiest to work with the most power would have been the one that sold the most. And that's kind of what we got with the Max 4. And also, to people that's been doing it a long time, you didn't have, let's just say this is the technology that was available then. It needed to get those different type of inputs to work smooth or whatever. But now you got a company that figured it out. We don't need you to have those inputs because we got a newer processor or we got this or the latest technology. So I don't think that discredit, like Gap saying, they don't discredit the people that learned it a different route. And also, it might have took you longer to learn what people that's just getting into the hobby now because of how innovative everything is. Like everything. If you want to go 150, you can do a Google search right now. You want to do a drag race and be a 19, a 17, a 18, 7 scale car, you can go and do a Google search, a YouTube video or something. That wasn't available so long ago. You had to figure out the equation because people like y'all figured out the equation. Technology got better. People got better overall. Products got better. Appreciate it. But I don't think that make a person less than.
I wouldn't say it makes anybody less than, but it makes them look at the value a little different. So in other words, if I put the homework in on the FLIR and I got that FLIR running smooth when you couldn't, so but I can, help somebody get there, right? That's different. Whereas, okay, you got folks that are going to pick up the Max 4 because, hey, I don't have to read, I don't have to study. I can look on YouTube, bam, it's there, it's done. I'm out there. But what value did that bring to you? Everybody has to do their own evaluation on that. But what I'm saying is, if I'm like with the Radio Master, right? Yes, I'm getting help with it from people who are glad to help me. I'm appreciating it. But had I learned about the Radio Master before that $700 that I spent, I would have went with the 139 and had a way better radio than the $700. So my value is, let me do a little bit more homework so that I don't just buy in to the next thing and then lose value. And that, the value is I didn't learn nothing.
The way technology worked, though, you don't. If I was born in the 80s, I don't know what happened if I was born in the 90s, I don't know what happened in the 80s. So that don't make me less than. It's just made the way I learn it's easier because the groundwork was already done.
You keep saying less than. It's not about less than.
Okay, the lessons of learning how to do it. Just because I learned a different way don't mean that I don't understand as much as Teddy or somebody else.
But guess what?
Yeah, it does because when you look at certain things, right? When machine, I got a point here. Listen. When people were doing something, right, back in the day, people counted with abacus. Right now, you're using calculators and whatever else, right? If power goes out and you don't know how to use abacus, this guy can still do his work. You can't.
Facts. And if you don't have any of that, you can't use that value on that system. So now you lost until it come back on.
I probably don't have that system because I got something new.
If the power goes out, you like something happens. It's a different thing that happens, and something goes on to stop you from doing what you do. And you don't know how to do it the old way. You're not useful to the company as the person is that knows how to do it the old way, the middle way, and the future way.
Okay, so why are they bringing in the new person to do your job, or the old people and they replacing you?
And updating
they could pay them less to do the job.
I'm about to say that. That's all they worried about.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They still bringing the new in. They still bringing the new in, bro.
Because it's capitalism.
It's capitalism. And then like, okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, champion. Now I got you. I got what you were saying about the hard work way, right? In your cars right now, all the cars you drag racing, what kind of ESCs are you running? What ESCs are? Don't give me all that bullshit. Tell me what you just had in them cars that you just came out there with last week. What you have in those cars?
Mad.
And Mad is a spinoff of who?
No, ain't no spinoff. No Max. No, I don't agree.
It's a Hobby Wing spinoff.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Totally different,
bro. It's a Hobby Wing with none of the stipulations on it, bro.
No, sir. The processors are different. The processor is faster. When you go in there, and
it's a Hobby Wing with no stipulations, bro. It's a Hobby Wing with no stipulations, bro. And you're not running Mad in all your cars. You got Max 4s in some of your cars, right?
The earlier,
all right. That's my point exactly. So you supposed to be this builder like how everybody else is, but you running the same thing, right?
Bro, but I'm a collector, so I'm gonna buy everything anyway.
But that's not the point. That's not the point, bro. But it's okay, man. It's all right. I got you, bro. I got you. We go look. This is a conversation we're gonna have. We're gonna have this conversation forever. For the rest of the time we know each other, we're gonna have this conversation.
Rattle, get a statement. Get a statement.
Hey,
real
listen. Just to give the public service announcement, just the FYI. Although we go back and forth, it ain't that serious. Because tomorrow morning, we all gonna be saying good morning, what's cracking? We're gonna have a whole new conversation. We're gonna be going again. We talk every single day. These 6 people that's on the screen and plus Doc, we talk every single day.
And Dave out.
Don't forget
Answer for Dave. Answer for Dave.
quick. And sometimes after this chat, they go on for another hour after this live.
Right.
Hey, Gap, I have all of them though. You see what I'm saying? So, but now if you ask me the question, which one am I going to go to first? I'm going to say Mad Max. That's what I would tell you now. And
it's the same style of technology of a Max 4, though. That's the point.
No, it's not.
It's not the technology of a Leonard. I mean, of a Flyer. That's totally those are 2 different type of setups.
So the Flyer and the Max is 2 different styles.
The Flyer in any 12S that we have today, the ZTW,
right?
Like those are different styles of 12S.
And the ZTW is a hobby wing too.
No, the hobby wing is ZTW.
Check it out.
Vice versa.
All right, they all using the same Chinese or Korean platform.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can agree with that, but they're not.
And that's the one thing they got in common.
Because Max 4 don't even have timing. It ain't got it. They didn't bring that out until later. And that was in their smaller ESCs. Max 4 ain't even changed. Ain't even tried to change and didn't come out with different combinations of 12S. Only one.
They're not gonna do it. We all know that.
They cornered the market.
Exactly. We know that they're not gonna do it, bro. They're not gonna give us an ESC that's unlocked and be able to do the stuff like what Castle can do and what Mad Components.
They did. They gave us the Max 5 G3, the new Max 5,
the high voltage
200. Yeah, the high voltage one.
Mm-hmm.
They gave you one that's unlocked.
I don't think that. I still don't think that's gonna have the power like how the Mad Max. Yeah, it's not gonna have the Mad Max power.
And then the Bluetooth technology that you gotta have for that, you gotta buy an extra piece. All these come with all that stuff already in there. I don't agree.
The newer ones you don't. The newer ones go straight.
The new Max 4 they come with it in there. Yeah.
12. Come out on the 12 because I know that the lower hobby wings they did come out with it. But before then, you had to buy an extra piece where Mad Max, yes, they already put all that information in there. And I just think they don't measure up because the Max components are way better, if y'all want to say easier technology, the whole 9. And it surpasses the Max 4 to me, depending on which one you pick. I
like that in there to me. I like that. But no, but at the end of the day, y'all,
you gotta find your way.
Run whatever fun to you. Run what you can afford. Don't be trying to go all crazy unless you have a need to go all crazy. A lot of us running this power, and we are honestly we not even using 100% of it.
Nope.
Seriously,
we sure ain't.
Hey, Sheriff just made a very valid point. I'm sure all these companies know each other and talk every day too.
All owned by the same person.
That is correct.
The same dude
you know what they talking
about? Amazon.
You know what they talking about? Do they want to get the blue yacht or the red yacht? Yeah. That's what they talking about.
Yeah. Or I know I want the Ferrari yacht. I want the one with the little Ferrari boat on there. Leave me the Ferrari.
And that mother tight too. That Ferrari one, that mother is a beast, bro. That thing look good. But I seen that shit on YouTube. I was like, oh my god, bro. It was going in Dubai. I was like, shit.
In a little while, they're not even going to be using boats or yachts. They're going to be flying boats.
Yeah, they almost there. Yeah.
We going to be
Yeah, I'm about to say right now it's jet boats. If you ain't got a jet boat, you ain't got a jet on the water, you ain't moving. Pineapples, man.
It's the
Nah,
I know.
He talking about pineapples about 30 minutes after the whole conversation.
Hey,
pineapples, y'all. Pineapples.
All it take is one comment. We back. Y'all know how I be. One comment.
Everybody about to doze off. You talking about? Oh yeah, pineapples. Don't forget.
Pineapples, like Sleepy Time tea. What you talking about? Pineapples.
Ted just got back in. He was holding his comment. He didn't get to say his last little.
I was done.
I know. I'm just being funny, man. I'm just being funny, but no, man. I think it's crazy what we all can do with these ESCs. I know some people got some cheap ESCs putting up numbers. People with good stuff can't get numbers, and it's all type of stuff. But yeah, this technology is crazy. We got today, real crazy.
But that's the thing, right? You only base a lot of stuff off of what we have today, right? So when you go back and look at stuff that we had before, a lot of this stuff was already here. You had guys doing 150s back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only
guys.
It was a small number. It was like a really small number of people, though. It wasn't like
it was more people, because at the end of the day, you had more people that was vested in the hobby in a different way. You had everybody that wanted to get their hands dirty and wanted to actually tinker and do stuff. They figured out how to wind motors and stuff. They had all types of craziness where you zapping batteries with 900 volts to get these things to come back up and have crazy punch. Like them NiCad batteries.
Days over with. Them days over with.
But what I'm saying to you is those guys that fostered that in, what do you think they're doing with the new stuff that's out here that everybody's out here doing stuff with?
They running it, making the next wave of numbers, adapting. Some of them are adapting. Some, not all.
They don't have to adapt. They don't have to adapt. They're looking back like, this ain't nothing. I went to college a long time ago. They put me back in preschool.
Okay, Teddy, I'm going to assume that you know how to drive a 5-speed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you driving the automatic daily.
I just started driving automatic, maybe a year ago?
It don't matter.
For the first time in my life?
As of today, you drive an automatic, right?
Yeah, because my work car.
But you still drive an automatic, correct?
And I still have my stick shift cars too.
Which one do you drive every single day?
I drive my work van every day.
Okay. You know why you drive that every day? Because it's evolved. It's evolved.
No, because half the people can't drive stick shift. It's not because it evolved.
Think about
half the motherfuckers can't drive, period.
They can't drive it. So it's like, well, hold on.
Show the bottom gap. Show the bottom of the map.
The last time you saw a 5-speed at a dealership.
They still got a 5-speed at the dealership. There's plenty of cars still being sold in 6 speeds.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Which one you think being sold more of? The automatic or the 5-speed?
That's only because the demographic has changed. If you put these cars back in the back time when people was driving stick shift all the time, nobody's picking the automatic.
Time has evolved.
What I'm saying to you is people have gotten lazy over time. People don't want to do nothing. They don't want to work for nothing.
I love my 8-speed over a manual. Give me more gears over a manual any day in an automatic form.
You say
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying,
you can program your transmission to shift faster than you can in the 5-speed.
It's not about how fast you shift. It's about the fact of now I have control over my car versus automatic transmission. That's what it is for me. I want to drive my car. I want my car to drive for me. I want to know that when I get in this car and somebody else tries to do the same thing I'm doing, they can't do it because they can't do the things that I can do behind the wheel. Not because the car is doing it for me. It's like these new Porsches that came out, right? Porsches are great cars, right? But if you go back to the old Welltails, nobody was driving like that. No, why? Because they couldn't drive. It took a real driver to drive it. Now anybody can get in the Porsche and do whatever they want to do because all the nannies is on there helping you, all the assists. It's a different feeling. Yeah, but it's a different feeling. But I understand that. But I'm saying it's a different feeling that gets evoked when you know you have total control over everything that you're actually touching versus somebody else coming in and saying, "Hey, I got this for you." At least for me.
Do you think that there are more people in the world
that are lazy
who are at that age to say, "Oh, you know what? I remember what it was like to have complete control over my car," versus the people that's like, "Shoot, I got to get from point A to point B. I'm trying to go."
Yeah, you cut that traction control off, man. Hold that button for 5 to 10 seconds. Cut that all the way off. Remove the what's it called, the fuse, if you want to take it that far. Now you can live life on the edge, spin out in the rain, all type of stuff for no reason.
That's somebody crash.
Yeah, man. Had no ABS. The wheels lock up, just tapping the brake.
Hey, y'all, do not try spinning out in the rain, okay?
No, I'm talking about hey, if you didn't have no traction control and no ABS and all that stuff, you would definitely spin out in the rain.
No, it used to be a lot of banged up guardrails back in the day. A lot of them.
Hey, look, and then them cars back in the day hit it, and they could just drive right off. They don't even
Bounce right off.
They don't have no dent or nothing on it. You just drive on off.
You bounce off, put you right back in the lane where you're supposed to be. Like
that's what it was for. Yeah, exactly. These cars didn't crumple up like they do now. Now they build them to crumple up. Talking about it saving your life, but them people making more money when you got to go buy another car.
Yes, sir. I'll get it fixed
all day.
But yeah, I see both sides. But what I'm saying is, when you say change the game, you can't. It's like kind of discounting everything that came before it. That's
not really. Not really.
ESC? Are you gonna get that cancel ESC?
Yeah, you gonna get it.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know why? Because I always said I'm Castle Man from day one.
So why not go and get you the clear or the old version of some ESC? Why not just get that? Why not stick with that?
I got them all.
I still got them.
I got them all.
Do
dude. I got a still got the XLX1 and the XL.
Why not continue to use those old ones that y'all ranting and raving about so much?
We do use them.
I still use them.
Then why get the new one?
Hey, check this out. If you finna go drag racing, you gonna put a flare in there, or you gonna go ahead and put a Max 4 or a Mad Max in there?
I'll run a flare.
You don't put a.
I don't have a problem running a flare.
Are you coming to win?
Bro, you act like a flare is not doing no work.
It's not dependable though. Like the takeoff, I know people that got these things programmed. It's not as dependable.
All right, check the movie. Check the
movie. How to use them. That's what I'm saying. Like if you got experience with certain things and they work for you, then it worked for you. But if you ain't using it, how do you know how to make it work?
Yeah, you're right. So check this out though. Check this out. The reason why we say that, bro, look at the amount of videos back in the day that were 12S videos. You had a good little bit of 12S videos back in the day. Now you got quadrupled a number of amount of 12S videos. You got people who never even thought about 12S, putting 12S in the X Max and in the XRT. And then
but you don't even need that. That's what I'm saying. Like now it's just the point where
Teddy. That's not the point.
That is the point. Everything. That's my point. No, listen. We're not arguing that.
We're
not arguing at all. We're having a conversation. We're not arguing.
But let me tell you,
that's first and foremost. We're not arguing.
But listen. That is us. That's you moving the goalpost.
I'm not moving the goalpost. What I'm saying to you is this right here. You said old times really had a few videos of 12S. Now everybody got it because everybody now is saying that, okay, I can go grab it. What I was saying before, it was reserved for people who knew what they was doing. Now anybody can go get it.
That's why it's a game changer, Teddy.
That's not a game changer. That's pushing everything backwards because, like I said, now you got people out here with power that don't know how to actually use it. They're hurting people.
Look at some of the 8S videos from back in the day compared to some of the 12S videos. They're doing the same thing.
This is what makes it a game changer because it made it easy and accessible for everybody to go 12S.
3D printing made switches. Look, 3D printing made switches accessible to everybody, right?
We was running fifth scales, bro. We was running fifth scales on 8S. Everybody
was doing the same numbers. I was doing 90 miles an hour on 8S back in the day.
It's not about the numbers, Ted. It's not about the numbers.
I'm just saying there's no difference.
Ability to make the way that they made it easy for everybody to go 12S. Ted,
to do the same speed that 8S was doing. That's what I'm saying. They're doing the same speeds they was doing before 12S versus 8S.
It's not about the speed.
Ted. It is because at the end of the day, what are you really doing besides dick swinging? I got a 12S ESC.
It's not about the speed, Ted. It's not about the speed, Ted. It's only about the fact that they made it easier for everybody to go.
You know what would be game changing? If it was if 12S was game changing, then everybody big fifth scale RCs would be running like kilowatts. All of them would be doing 100 plus.
Look at over at Mac. That dude was doing 130s like 7 years ago.
Look, I was doing 70. I was doing 70 on a crate in 8S back on the day.
But that's only if that's what you're shooting for, Jay Mitch. Everybody's not shooting for 100 miles per hour off road.
It wasn't with a Max 4 though. That's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't matter. It wasn't. Everybody's not shooting for.
Let me ask this. Because Teddy, you seem like you kind of in that space, right? Of you got to put in all this work in order to enjoy it.
No, I'm not saying to enjoy it, to understand what you're getting instead of just buying something because it's a Me Too thing. Like right now, everybody walking around with purses, right? Is that something you want to hop on the wave of because everybody's doing it?
No.
Exactly, because you understand that that's not what a man's supposed to do.
We like wallets.
Exactly, a man's not supposed to do that.
And
so what I'm saying is everybody's jumping into this to say I want to do this and do this because everybody's doing it.
And they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They still going 60 miles an hour. They going 60 miles an hour on 12S, just like people going 60 miles an hour on 8S back in the day.
I had my MGM back in the day on my 5T. All the stuff that everybody's doing now, I was doing the same thing on 12S back then with a 250 amp EST.
But y'all keep saying what we doing and the speed and all that. That has nothing to do with the cost of tea in China.
There's really nothing that evolved out of. That's what I'm saying. So you're looking at something from the space that you're in right now, saying that this is revolutionary because everybody can get it, but it's not moving the goalpost for anything because it didn't change nothing.
All right.
So y'all are saying that Hobby Wing did not change the game?
What did they change? Other than everybody can get it.
But you can't answer a question with a question.
I'm asking, what did they change other than everybody being able to get it?
Hold on. Are you saying yes or no that Hobby Wing did or did not change?
I'm asking you, what did they change? You're saying they changed something. You're coming to me with a question, right? So tell me how they changed the game.
Well, first off, let's look at the chronological order of things. Comment was made, Hobby Wing changed the game. I read the comment. You and Jay Mitch said, no, they didn't. How did they not?
What did they change? Show me what they changed.
How did
they made 12S accessible for everybody, bro? That's what they did.
That's not changing the game.
How?
That's not changing the game.
So what did happen? What in order to say Hobby Wing has changed the game? What would they have had to have done?
Listen, remember you used to be able to go to the flea market and get Air Force Ones for $25. Before that, you had to pay $70. Everybody had Air Force Ones when they was $25. That didn't change the game. That just made it cheaper for everybody to get Air Force Ones.
That was a fake shoe. That's a fake shoe.
That wasn't a real Air Force One.
But that's the point. When everybody had Air Force Ones, nobody was asking you every single time if they was a fake Air Force One or not. Everybody had $25 Air Force Ones.
I'm gonna picture it this way, right? Changing the game for me would be something like this, right? Back in the day when you had 71s and stuff like that, people say, I'll make 500 horsepower. That was an outlandish number, right? Now you got guys making 1,300 horsepower with a warranty for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's game changing. When you start doing stuff like that, then you say, okay, cool, that's changing the game. But when you give me the same thing that's already been out, you just watered it down to make sure everybody else can get it. That's not changing the game. Like cell phones been out for how many years? How long cell phones been out? They was using cell phones in Vietnam. We got cell phones in the 80s with a backpack. The same thing they was doing in Vietnam. That's not changing the game. You gave us something we already had. All you do is make sure everybody can get it.
They did change the game because you didn't have to have a whole backpack with 3 other people with a backpack.
You still had to have a backpack. What are you talking about? This is the first cell phones was a fucking backpack.
I'm not talking about the first cell phones. I'm talking about the first game-changing cell phones, the Brick or the Motorola the StarTech flip phones. Those were game changers. Those changed the footprint of a cell phone.
But what I'm saying is when you came out with cell phones for everybody. No, listen. I said when they came out with cell phones for everybody, I said it came in the bag. The same thing we had in Vietnam. So when you came out with that bag phone, it was nothing. Now when you came into the other stuff, it was something.
I see you, champion.
But even a civilian bag phone was like compared to having like a 3-inch binder notebook versus they had real backpack with real heavy 12-volt batteries and other stuff to create this.
You're still carrying the bag around now. You're still carrying the bag around.
Though, versus a shoulder bag, bro. It's two different things.
Still a bag. Still
20 pounds versus
like you said. When you made that point that you said StarTech stuff, that was when you actually came into the this is much different than what we had. Until we start getting to those points, and innovation is nothing.
And that's what I think. I think okay. So Castle didn't change and make 12S. They changed and put a updated processor on a good ESC with good cooling. They adopted Castle Cryo Drive in a sense for cooling. They made it make more power as far as what their ESCs can normally put out, and they sold it at a price point that and the power level that made it interesting. Hobby Wing wasn't in the drag race scene before the Max 4 as far as on road. It's people who ran 10 and 12 as smoking the tires all the way down the track, putting up stupid numbers. But then we went back and realized 8S, you can do the same thing. 4S, you can do the same thing. But yeah, I think they changed the footprint of 12S.
I got a question for y'all.
They just made it more accessible.
Can I ask y'all a question? Okay. So we had the XLX1, right? the XLX, whatever it was. I don't remember what the long one, the long one. We had that, right? Then they brought the Mama Monster 8S, which it was better. But then they brought the XLX2. Would you consider the XLX2 a game changer?
Not at all.
Yeah.
I don't consider it a game changer to me.
Okay, so Teddy said no, and Jay Mitch said yes. All right, so Jay Mitch. Oh, so Teddy, why wouldn't you think that the XLX2 was a game changer?
Because you had this stuff out already. Like I said, they're just catching numbers that's been up for 20 years. So when you got records that stood for 20-something years, right? Now, the numbers they put up just now incrementally beat what they had out 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
how long is the record going to stand now? So that lets you know how far ahead something is. When somebody does something and it takes them 30, 40, 50 years to catch up to what they was doing, that's a long time because that person was far ahead. But when you start catching records and it's like, okay, cool, next year we got it, next year.
Mm-hmm.
That means it wasn't really moving that far in front.
Okay. Now, Jay Mitch, so why do you say the XLX2 was a game changer?
I think because it was the record breaker. It broke the record.
I think it was a game changer because it did the same thing the XLX1 did, but it didn't catch on fire after they figured out the bugs. And like Teddy, Jamie said, everybody got records.
It was record breaking, yes. But like, I just don't think. I think as we keep talking, I think we're all kind of missing the point, right? I think game changing and being more accessible are two different things. Yes, the Max 4 made 12S more accessible to everyone.
Thank you.
I will give them that. Game changing is, had they exceeded what was previously done regularly with that Max 4 compared to what people were doing on 8S? No. The people who
the FLIR was doing more numbers. The 12S FLIR was doing more numbers than the XLX2.
No.
Okay. So was the ZTW?
It was because the FLIR.
Hold on. Was the ZTW doing more numbers than the XLX2?
They didn't have this. They didn't have comparable technology. You talking about different types of technologies? Because just because you got more S's,
I got you.
Because you got more S's, that don't mean
I didn't say the S's. I just said it was the FLIR. Okay, so was the MGM doing better numbers than the XLX2?
No, because the MGM isn't that same type of ESC. And people, and another thing is the MGM is not accessible. MGM is not accessible to everyone too. MGM is like trying to go buy a Lamborghini, and you riding around in an Impala.
That's my point. Exactly. That's my point. Exactly.
The MGM
bro.
ain't for everybody.
Exactly, bro.
We're not talking
about the Hobby Wing Max 4 is for everybody.
And that's what I'm saying. And that was my thing that I said. I said accessibility does not equal game changing.
Right.
So me to tell you, the only ESC that was a game changer, the only ESC out of all these ESCs, all these ESC manufacturers, the only one was the XLX2.
Technically, yes.
And the MGM,
because I could get 12S back in the day.
No, he just said MGM wasn't a game changer.
No, I think the MMX8 was another game changer as well.
For the drag team, yes. But I'm saying just because more people can get it, that don't mean you changing the game.
It does, bro.
No, it doesn't.
It means you making it accessible when nobody else could. Because I guarantee you, I'm 100%. Y'all Castle guys, right? I like Castle too. I guarantee you 100%. And we didn't have a Max 5 G2, and we didn't have a Max 4, and Castle came out with this Cobra 5 HV, it would be the biggest game changer in the world. I guarantee you, y'all will feel like it's the biggest game changer in the world. And you know why? Because it made 12S accessible to all of the people who wouldn't dare deal with a FLIR, they wouldn't dare deal with a ZTW, and they triple dog wouldn't dare deal with an MGM.
Yeah, that's like 4 times the price.
Again,
that's my point.
I wouldn't claim just because more people can get it, you're changing the game.
Okay. Well, here's the aspect of the game changing. Here's an aspect of the game changing.
You're not changing the game. You're not moving the goalpost performance-wise. You not doing nothing. That was already
here's an aspect of the game. Here's the aspect of the game, right? Okay. Where can you buy a FLIR ESC?
You got to hit up our site from eBay.
So I got to go online.
Hit me up. I might have 1 or 2 down there. What's up?
So I got to go online. Where can I buy the MGM?
Even still, that's a moot point because half the people shop online anyway. So
hold on. That's not moot. That's not a moot point. It's not a moot point. It's about the game.
Majority of people shop online. Game, right? Majority of people shop online though.
Can I get off of Amazon?
Moving to online.
Hey, Rattle, you got to go to the MGM website. You got to decode it to English because it's not in English, and then you got to get sticker shock by the price.
So I can get 12S from my local hobby shop.
Yeah, $250.
Supposed to be.
I can jump on Amazon.
If you go with the Max 5 or $400 if you go with the Max 4.
I can jump on Amazon and get one.
Yeah.
Is buying an ESC not part of the game?
Yeah.
So is that not changing the game?
No.
Nope.
How not?
I don't think I don't know. Rattle.
Rattle.
Your line of questioning to me don't mean because whatever you're trying to say, that don't mean nothing. To me, it's performance. You're not matching you're not moving the performance needle in any way because you're a Max 4.
Okay. So let me ask this.
You know, back in the day, how many Chick-fil-A's was it around? It was 1. Now on every other corner there's a Chick-fil-A. Did that change the game?
It did.
No, because you could get Chick-fil-A back in the day. You just had to go a little further for it.
You know what the game? You know where it changed in the game? It changed in the fast food game because now when you go to Chick-fil-A, you expect to hear "my pleasure." When you go to McDonald's, these little kids now. We ain't talking about that. I can only go by what I've seen. When you go to McDonald's and they don't give you that same type of service, you feel some type of way about like, oh, McDonald's had it again.
You still go back for that McFlurry.
I don't. I don't. So
I just go for steak.
What's the fastest speed run that has happened on the history books?
2:26.
No, this is some. I cannot confirm nor deny that, but there's higher numbers out there that people are not putting.
Highest is Levering. He did like 250.
Did we see that though? This is what we telling us. That's what he's telling us.
Oh no, that's on the Roasters website. You go right on there. It's top tier.
No, but
anybody? Yeah, we need to see it. We don't need you to say, oh yeah, he did this, and we put it on a piece of paper, because that's just like our history.
It's a video attached to it on Roaster. That's what I'm saying. If you go to the website, it's top tier. It's listed. It's a rocket car.
What ESC did he have on there?
I said it was a rocket car.
It's a rocket.
Okay, so we're gonna throw that out the window. We ain't gonna use that one.
Mm-hmm.
When we looking, because we talking about ESCs, right?
The question was, what was the fastest speed run? So I just answered it that way.
Okay.
If you want to talk about changing the game, what's the top speed?
Let me be more clear.
The Hobby Wing Max 4. What's the fastest Max 4 in the world right now?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
No, you tell me.
Y'all telling me. Y'all saying this game changer.
211 is the fastest.
What's
211? Nah, that's not a Max 4. That's not a Max 4. That was a Max 5.
Max 5 G2, right?
Yeah,
what's the fastest Max 4?
I really don't know. I really don't know, but I don't think it put up crazy numbers.
Did it put up more numbers than the 8S Castle ESC?
I know on drag racing, it was a show killer for. I mean, it was a showstopper for a while when it first came out on drag racing.
On drag racing. What it do, brother? What it do, Mr. Meadows? I've been trying to say. What it do, Mr. Meadows? Man, how you doing, brother?
I know. Yeah. I know on drag racing, I think it was more suited for 7-scale cars.
The speed runs. What's the fastest ESC? Speed run?
The XLX2, and then you got some other stuff. I think it's is the Mad Max after the XLX2, under the XLX2, or will we want to go MMA 8? I know.
Now, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
It depends if you're doing single motor, dual motor.
Single motor, single ESC. I think it's the Castle XLX2 and then the Mumble Monster 8S.
No, it's the Castle Cobra 5 H. It's Cobra 5.
Where can I get that?
At the hobby shop.
Yep.
Castle or Amazon. You go to Amazon or Castle.
Okay.
Or your hobby shop.
That one is readily available. It's not an 8th version.
So are you all saying that Hobby Wing did not change the game because Castle has the fastest speed run? Is that what y'all saying?
That's changing the game.
Like I said, I didn't.
That's
That was never what I was saying. I said they're putting out something that was already here. To change the game, you have to give it something that's not already been here. Yes, it's accessible. Yes, but it's not giving me nothing different than what I had 15, 20 years ago. Give me something different. Show me something new. Excite me. If not, guess what? I'm not buying into it. That's why I don't have none of them.
You don't have none of what?
I don't have none of them hobby wings. None of them.
Yeah, that's because you just don't like hobby wing.
No, it's not that I don't like hobby wing. It's that I don't have to sit here and buy something else for something I already had. For me to buy something, it has to excite me to sit here and say, okay, it's different than what I already had.
If you already putting up 200 miles per hour, Teddy, with your XLX2, right?
Yeah.
We already know the XLX2 got the 226. The fact that the one of the world record time XLX2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are we putting the Cobra 5 Ace in there, and you already doing 226 miles per hour with the XLX2?
That was a double motor. That was a twin motor though. That was two ESCs, two motors. He said single motor, I think, and that's why that came up with that answer. Hello?
Everybody went quiet on
You got quiet for a second.
No,
you made a statement. I was waiting for something else.
Okay.
He said I thought somebody was rebutting. I mean, so I was like being courteous and patient.
Yeah, I was giving the floor to somebody else to speak. You know what I'm saying? I think I didn't talk enough for the day. You know
I ain't gonna lie. I felt awkward for a second. I was like, damn, did I say something wrong?
Rusty you just made the most valid point. It changes the game for my pockets.
That did do
the Fleer was cheaper. The Fleer was 150 to 180, I think, for 12.
Yeah, but the Fleer, we already said the Fleer was a headache. It was a headache to get it going right.
Okay.
You know
but I will say,
but it does discredit the fact that it's still cheaper than the entry point in which you're bringing up to say that changed the game.
No. It doesn't. The game
is still the game.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get it? Let's start there. Can I get this piece of equipment?
You can get Fleers all day.
From where?
Get it right off eBay.
Okay, so I have to, in order to buy it off eBay, you got to have some type of working knowledge of eBay.
You got to
personally.
You gotta know how to use Google, right?
Who don't know how to use eBay?
You know how to use Google, right?
Hold on.
You know how to use PayPal?
Everybody on YouTube right now, you know how to use eBay.
You know how to use YouTube? You know how to use StreamYard? Like,
guess what?
I've only bought two things off of eBay.
Everybody know how to use Amazon, right? So Amazon and eBay is pretty much similar.
Different.
Amazon
like
it's similar.
That's like a Traxxas dude said, I never bought an armor.
Different.
Like
Amazon was a game changer.
What's different about it? You look for something, right? What you talking about? You go in the top, you put in the search bar what you want, it comes up. You find pricing, you add the cart, you check out.
Justin's over. What it do, Justin? What's going on, brother? How you doing?
If anything, it's easier because guess what? You got PayPal, don't you?
Can you go into
it recognizes it. It recognizes you when you pop up. You don't got to put no shipping information or nothing.
Can you go into a store and buy it?
No, you can't go in the store and buy it.
Okay.
Well, I can't say that. So that's not true because it depends on what hobby shop you go to.
That kind of makes it special, though. I add that as a point. Exclusivity, like it's exclusive. Usually, exclusive make you fast, but we talking about game changing. But usually, the exclusive stuff is the game changer stuff. Usually,
it's just funny to me how the only ESC in the world of ESCs that was game changing was the XLX2. It just because it did more numbers.
I think in the world of hobby wing, all they new ESCs is game changer from the previous version. These are completely different ESCs. Like for real, they are nowhere near the same hobby wing that I tried when I first came on the scene. All of them are different.
But do you think
the Max 5 is $219, bro?
But let me ask you a question, right? Do you think they're different in the fact? Do you think they're different in the fact they gave you something different, or they gave you the ability to unlock what they already had? They proven to you with the Spectrum stuff that they gave y'all before. Yeah. Put this update on there, and guess what? Now you got a whole different ESC. So that means now they was holding it back when you. So guess what? That knocks it down. That knocks it down a little bit for me because now you holding out on me.
I guess I don't have to have that type of sentiment. To me, you have a negative sentiment, but if I look at it as like, oh man, they upgraded or figured out some new stuff on their ESCs and made them better. Computers do it all the time. Like, I'm a tech person. You buy your Samsung, technically it's better month 6 than it is month 1 because they fix some bugs and different things through software and firmware.
It's like everything, bro. Electric cars been out. Electric cars been out, bro. But Tesla took that motherfucker to another level. They changed it. Does that mean Tesla is the best electric? Hell no, that don't mean it is.
Let me ask you a question. Any electric car exceed anything that they did 40 years ago for gas mileage?
Say what?
Has any electric car exceeded the range of these gas cars that was out here 30 years ago? Like a CRX HF was getting 60 miles to the gallon.
Nothing mass produced, Teddy. To answer your question, mass produced for the masses? No.
Okay. So I'm saying, like, we got an innovation that we got electric cars. No. I'm saying we got an innovation, we got electric car, right? But it's not superseding what we had before. So what are we doing?
But it's still a game changer.
How's it change the game if this stuff is better before?
Everything about a Tesla is better.
Hold on. Here you go right here. Back in the days, before Tesla, when did you see people pulling up at a mall finding a charging port for their car?
I mean, they killed off a lot of the electric cars that they did have. They killed it off. It's not game changer. They had it before. They had cars on the road that they literally had that was doing the same thing they're doing now. They just said no. We pulled it off the shelf. GM. They had that car.
Would you buy a 73 Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah.
For your main everyday car.
Why wouldn't I? What's wrong with it?
And he wants to be
What's wrong with it? I don't mind old cars. I prefer old cars versus new cars anyway.
So you don't like?
I don't like the feel of new cars. The feel of new cars is very numb. It doesn't have the same response.
You don't like being able to use your GPS?
I can use my phone and my AirPod.
You don't like having them power seats?
I don't need power seats. Because guess what? Once I set my seat, the seat don't move.
You don't like power
steering? I'm the only one driving it. Power steering is better. I don't like power steering.
Tesla's a game changer, bro.
I don't. I like manual cars. I like manual brakes and everything. I'm telling you, I like old cars. I love old cars.
You know what? I just had a moment.
He went off.
This reminded me of our conversation that we had when Teddy U was like, "This car is the same size as this other car," and they both.
No, but in my garage right now, how many cars do you own, Rattle? How many cars do you own?
Say what?
How many cars do you own?
Man, I don't know. More than a couple. I know that.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, out of the cars I own, the majority of my cars are previous of 1990.
You said the cars that you have owned?
The cars that I own currently as of today.
Oh, you talking about real cars?
Yes, the cars that I own right now. Out of all the 7 cars that I do own, at least 5 of them are prior to 1990.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I like old cars. So when you ask me these questions, I'm giving you what I'm saying from my own point of view. It's not just me saying like, oh, this and that. No, that's what it is.
Okay.
Call you old school Teddy, man.
Because I like old schools too. I like the old schools better than the new schools too.
Listen, think about it. We get in the old car, right? We got in the old BMW. It had a certain smell. You get in a new car now, it smells like formaldehyde. Doesn't smell the same. Bavarian leather used to have a certain smell to it.
They still smell like mildew.
See, but when I say old schools though, I don't be thinking about like BMWs. I'm thinking about like El Caminos and goddamn
old American cars.
Muscles.
Okay. I don't care what it is. It could be American, it could be German, it could be Japanese, whatever. They had a different character to them. You could never get those cars put on the road today because of all these, government mandates. Older cars to me have way more character.
Build them cars. When you rebuild those cars,
they put new parts on there, new suspension,
new parts with new technology,
new ABS.
What parts am I putting on there? I'm driving sewing machines, Hondas, man. They don't have no problems. You get 500,000-600,000 miles off a Honda.
Okay.
I like the new news too, though, bro. I can't even cap. I like
to look at them. I don't want to own them.
I want them all.
Too much time.
It ain't nothing like being like, well, it's about 8 degrees outside. Let me go on and hit this remote start so my car can warm up and have my heat bumping.
I can do that on my 92.
Did it come like that though?
You have to add it on there.
It didn't come like that.
But I can add it on there cheaper than you're gonna pay for it on that $50 million car you buying. So what you saying?
It wasn't 50 million. It was 49 million.
49 million.
My button going.
How about this though, right?
My remote start gonna say "Get back, sucker." With your
no, but I got one on top of that, right? So you saying you got to remote start your car when it's hot outside, right? I don't got to worry about that. I got R12 in the car. R12 is way colder than 134 or 122.
Hey, champion, hit that button right now. So and see if your car in the shop gonna start and say "Move back, sucker." Hit it right now.
Hey, that's it.
The battery dead as a motherfucker on that.
No, sir.
Hit that button right now.
Hey,
that car gonna say, look, it gonna say, look, it gonna say,
real battery acid.
Look, it's gonna say, that's all you gonna get out of it.
Just gonna click.
I find that more with the newer cars because they got all the BCMs. They don't shut down.
Like
they take an hour to turn off. Like you get into a BMW or you get into the Mercedes, you can turn the radio on, the key not in it.
Look, I got that on my mind.
All cars do that.
I hit that key right now. That motherfucker ain't finna turn over nothing.
All cars don't do that.
Bro, you tripping.
A lot of cars do that.
You better come put me on the charger. That's what you better do.
That's what them new cars do, bro. Them things die all the time.
Bro, I got my Mustangs are in storage.
I know where they at, bro. I know where they at. I'm just messing with you, bro.
I'm sorry. If I turn the key, she purring.
It's not wrong with a little battery pack action on the old school.
Yeah, just put your trigger charger on that, bro. Just
leave
your trigger charger on
battery pack action. Take the jumper pack, get it going, take it off. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't need that. I keep that thing. I go, I crank it up, I let it run for a little while. She good. She good for 6 months. I go back 6 months, crank up again. She good.
Yeah, at least they got electronics in there. With these new cars. That's what I'm saying. These new cars, you go on a vacation, right? You sit here and go on a 2-month vacation. That guarantee you come back, that car did. For sure. 2-week vacation, that car did.
Y'all
not mine. Not mine, Ted.
On the
not mine, bro.
More ampage on the alternator, more ampage on the battery, a whole 9 for that car. They sell a whole different series than what I got. And my batteries got the real acid in them, not that fake, whatever that stuff they got in there now. Battery be dead in a week. Y'all ever notice that? Y'all ever notice
I go to the shop all the time. They fix cars, right? And I see it all the time. These new cars in there left and right. Motors, transmissions, BCMs, PCMs, all types of stuff going wrong with them. Car got 40,000 miles on it.
You're right, bro. It's a bunch of lemons, bro. Now don't get the game twisted. They say you're a lemon, bro. And you won't know until you get it.
So it's too late.
Get it home. Yeah, but it's a lot of them that's not lemons, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just being honest, man. I bought
more though.
Yeah, I bought a brand new 300, bro. Brand spanking new, and it was a lemon, bro. Lemon. I had a Hemi in there and all the upgraded everything and all the bowls. It had Beats by Dre and leather and sunroof and everything.
Let me show you what that Beats by Dre look like. I got these speakers right down here.
That mother rider was a lemon, bro. I drove that thing. I bought it brand new. It had 12 miles. Matter of fact, when I test drove it, I pulled off and it pulled off real slow. It had just came off the truck. They still had it in ship mode, so you couldn't go fast. So I had to turn around and take it back. They took the ship mode off of it. It had 11 miles, bro. It was brand new. 3 months, bro. The damn valves went to rattling. Then I took it back and I'm like, hey, bro, these valves rattling. Is your check engine light on? Nah, but you finna come hear these valves rattling. Get in the car, take them with me. You hear the valves rattling, hear them rattling. Take it back. They talking about, oh, ain't nothing we can do with it because the check engine light ain't on. I said, okay, I got something for your ass. I took that motherfucker right across the street. Landmark Dodge is right here. Right across the street is Allen Visual Ford. I took it right over to Allen Visual Ford, and I told them, hey, I need that F-150 out there, and I traded it in right there. I only had it for 3 months.
Hey, what year was that, Gap?
2018, I want to say.
That's because they riding a 30-year-old chassis out of a damn Mercedes.
Or 2019. It was either 2018 or 2019.
Okay,
it was brand new, bro.
Okay.
It was hard. It was nice car though. I ain't gonna care. It was fire. And it was fast, bro. But them damn valves went to rattling. I took that shit right across the street, bro, and left with a white F-150.
They was known for that too. They was known for that.
Yeah. Start with the Hemi Tick.
Had to come out with a new drivetrain for them.
It was hard though. It was burgundy. I had the black package on it, so it was burgundy. Everything was black. The window trim, the mirrors, the rims, everything was black. I was gonna put some 24s on it, but boy, that thing went to ticking after 3 months. I said, yeah, nah, this going back.
Hey, champion. South the Stain say he got some Mustangs he got for sale. How many you want?
Whoa. What year?
He gonna put it in here.
Okay.
He say because he a Mustang guy too.
I like Mustangs too. I'm a Mustang guy too. I like that new Dark Horse. That mug look tight.
Man, that mud nice.
I don't like that new stuff.
I can't pay for it though. I can't pay for that.
That mud costs 100.
Yeah, I can't pay for that, bro. I like it though. I ain't gonna count. I like it. I like that dark blue one. It got like a
old school stick shift.
Yeah, you like Fox bodies.
I got
crowd killers. Sorry, did I say that out
loud? They say your Fox body can't stay straight, bro. They was a crowd killer.
It's worse than the G-body shuffle. That mud just go right to the crowd. It don't give you no shuffle.
You talking about me?
Boy, crazy.
No, I'm talking about
the Mustangs, period. Yeah.
I never wanted my Mustang to go straight. I wanted that thing to be burning and drifting to the side at the same time. I don't know why. I just like that. Wow. I like that more than going straight.
Them scat packs are taking over the crowd killer down here.
Hey, I was sure gonna ask. You know, I ain't trying to pour no gasoline on the fire, but was the re-release of the Hemi and its different variants considered to be game changing? Because you can always get a V8 car. I think those are definitely game changers. Those put missiles in the hands of regular people in an everyday, non-assuming vehicle.
Oh, you saying? Ask your question again now.
Were those game changers? I said the V8 been on the road. It was still other cars you could buy this V8, but were those cars considered game changers? The Hemi and its different variants. Whether you got the base Hemi, which is almost 400 horsepower, all the way up to the Hellcat, which is 800-900 horsepower. Stop. You know.
Can I tell you what part of the game they changed?
On E85, huh?
Can I tell you what part of the game they changed? You pulling up to the pump.
Yeah.
That part of the
game. Yeah. Because if you drive it in manual mode, you might as well just drive to the gas station while you driving. And if you drive it anything in high in the RPMs, yeah, you definitely is. As I would say, is sipping through a McDonald's straw and not a coffee stirring straw. That mug drinking all the gas.
Done.
But honestly, I would say no, that didn't change the game. Not for me. I mean, I just like my V8 stick Mustang. That's it.
I like the V6 now, bro. I'm over the V8. Give me the V6.
Hey man, look at what Koenigsegg did. They had a motor called the Tiny Friendly Giant. John made 700 horsepower. 3-cylinder.
Give me the V6. Give me the supercharged.
And it was twin turbo.
Yeah, the turbocharged V6.
Like 5 turbos on there. It was
2 turbos on a 3-cylinder. Think about that though. 2 turbos on a 3-cylinder.
We know Ford let us know that that's nothing. Ford helped us understand that
Ford was the game changer, bro.
I think Ford EcoBoost, even though they're not the best sometimes, those were game changers. And
Ford was the game changer, bro. Ford was the game changer with the F-150 with the supercharged V6 that could do the same thing the V8 did, and it had way better
faster.
Gas
what you talking about? That thing was
faster. And it had way better gas mileage, bro. Yes, sir. EcoBoost V6 F-150.
Yeah, I think the EcoBoost V6s and some of the Fords definitely as far as power and what's the word? Efficiency. They definitely did it.
And longevity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can do all that with a Honda motor, bro. Stock
K20 scream going down the highway.
Listen, stock K series, you can make 900 horsepower on stock bottom end on a junkyard motor. I open it up.
For one, it puts it out the game because it requires a swap in whatever vehicle you're trying to put it in.
No, it doesn't. I said K20. K20 came stock in Civics. RSX.
I guess you're gonna use the car. Okay.
So, are you also taking the rear seats out?
No, don't have to.
No, it's making 900. So that means
you gotta take the back seats out for. You need AC, power steering, all that on there. You gotta take stuff off for.
Nah, he want you to put 2 18s in the back, bro.
You can put that back there too.
Take the back seats out, put 2 18s back there. Whoa, beat the block down. Why are you going fast?
Me, I got them in mine
with some loud pipes.
I got 2 12s in my Valtronic exhaust vehicle.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I hate about them little Hondas is they be making a lot of noise. The ones down here be making a lot of noise. They don't be going nowhere. But I have
There's a lot of V8s out here making a lot of noise, ain't going nowhere either. I mean, it depends on who's owning the car.
Right, but still, like if I'm buying a Honda old school off the lot, it ain't going nowhere if I'm buying a Mustang off the lot. That's me now. That's me.
I mean, you talking about stock for stock, right? What did the Mustang make back in 1991 Fox body with the 5.0? How much horsepower did it make?
235 horsepower.
How much did it weigh?
Come on, let's just say 2,500 pounds.
Okay,
Never.
cool. So if I go get a Type R Integra, right, and weighs less than that, and it makes 200 horsepower,
Yeah, you're gonna win.
like what are we talking about?
It depends on where you at. If you're going light to light, the Type R is gonna do some damage. Once you jump on the expressway, that Type R gonna get put to the side.
Right. I mean, every application is different. I mean, I ain't gonna cap about that, but
What was the top speed on the Mustang back in the day in the 90 Fox body? What was the top speed on that car?
I'll tell you what the top speed was for me.
98.
What? Sit down.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what the top speed for with this Max 4 with this 560 kV motor in this 5T. How about that? Get next to that and see what happened to you.
What you talking about? Who you talking to?
Anybody, whoever want it.
Whoever
want the smoke. Whoever want the smoke, get next to this Max 4 560 kV 5T and watch what it do to you.
Matt says there's no substitute for cubic inches. That's why the whole car industry is going to small displacement turbo.
Yeah.
V6.
That's for efficiency with gas.
Inline six, non-performance.
They make more power too. What are you talking about?
Performance.
You know, they trying to conserve some gas these days.
But I bet you won't take.
They still making more power though.
Yeah.
Say what, champ?
It won't take that old school gas in there non-ethanol.
What you talking about?
The old school, the real gas, not this fake stuff.
You talking about let it fuel?
Man, you don't need no ethanol, man. The ethanol. Well, I don't say you don't need it, but you know you can. Yeah, on some gas that has less ethanol, it's still gonna work. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. But if
ethanol actually makes the cars go faster because you can actually turn the timing up more. You can go further with the timing with ethanol.
You go to an E85 mix, now you're gonna put up some crazy numbers.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Methanol on top of it. Shit.
Did y'all see this car right here run on the Chinese dude video?
What that is?
What do you
do? It's the FMS Colorado brushless.
I seen that.
Yeah, he ran pretty damn good too. I think Buddy released this video too early though, because it still ain't on the FMS site yet.
That's like a big rock, man.
Yeah, it's about the size of a big rock too. A big rock's 3S and it run 4S. It looked pretty good on the video, bro.
Be discontinued anytime soon.
You talking about the FMS?
Oh no, they ain't armor. Shots fired. But anyway, man, it's 12 o'clock, man. Let's go around this bend. I was supposed to get out of here at 11, man. I got a hell of a day tomorrow, man. So we're gonna get on out of here, man. We're gonna start around the bottom, down there with my brother Teddy P. What you got, bro?
I appreciate this conversation. It was an interesting one tonight. I'm glad everybody was commenting and pushing the conversation along with us. Everybody have a great week. Tune in next week with us. We'll have the same type of content coming for y'all. We'll catch y'all later.
Brother Big Rich.
Appreciate y'all for watching and tuning in. Got so many crazy outro jokes tonight, but I'm just gonna save it and catch y'all next week.
Brother J Mitch.
Yo, thank y'all for joining, man. Definitely appreciate everybody's contributions and comments. Sorry we didn't get to them all. And shout out to Hobby Wing for being a game changer.
If you didn't say it, I was gonna say it. So it's all good.
Picture that. All right,
brother Chip, go ahead, bro.
Hey, at least we talk about more than just RCs. We talk about everything. So stay tuned. Keep a listening ear. Remember, certain YouTubers are trying to get their channel up. Support. Help everybody do their thing, and we will appreciate y'all on the next weekend.
Radakeezy.
Hey y'all, thanks for joining. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget, stop by your local Big Belay to get your nuggets in the morning or tomorrow afternoon, because we don't say words with C's anymore. Cancel is out the window. Always remember that. Cancel is done. They finished. They're out. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, y'all, we appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great week.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely, positively free. We will be back on next Sunday, 9:30. I'm going to come up with some more topics for us to talk about. We haven't done our topics in a while. We also going to get back to showing some of you guys in the chat. We're going to share some of y'all cars. We're going to do a spot in the show where we share some of y'all cars. So if y'all want to get y'all cars on the big screen, send them to me on Facebook or Instagram. Share the pictures with me. And when you send me the picture, don't just send me the picture and then think I just post a note. You're going to send me the picture, then say, hey, I want to show this car on the show on Sunday night. But like everybody else said, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all to the fullest, man. It wouldn't be worth it without y'all. We did reach up to 63 people in the chat today. So when I cut this off, I should have at least 63 thumbs up. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. We're going to catch y'all on the next one. And y'all already know we got that glow. So we're going to get with y'all in a minute.